MJP, and this is Idiots in the News, where every week when we find idiots doing stupid, idiotic stuff, we're going to do a video about it and we're going to post it for you guys to see so you can stay up to date on what's going on. MJP again.
Dish.
And we're going to have, hopefully, a little bit of fun with it. So, our first story is a 25-year-old woman was busted shoplifting at Walmart.
Alright.
You want to know what she stole?
I do want to know very badly.
She stole a copy of the Magic Mike CD,
Alright.
DVD, DVD,
Right on.
and a dry salami. What in the world? I wonder if it was the last Magic Mike or if it was this Magic Mike. Which one do you think? Because the last one really sucked. And we were making a rain.
Yeah, she needs more than a dry salami for the second one. So
Don't you think the package had a little bit of moisture in it, maybe?
I would think you would think so.
Walk up to the store and say, I want to get a dry salami.
Do you buy that in the deli department, or do you have to buy that like by the pepperoni in the aisle?
Well, I've seen it in the aisles on little bins and stuff.
I mean,
and salami not smooth, and it got the welts
it's got
around
the
it.
welts in it. Yeah.
Oh, so
salami
she had the double dose of it.
feeling things going on. Yeah.
Wow.
Dry. There's all different kinds though. I mean, of dry salami.
She just probably grabbed the first one she could get to, but she was 25 years old, so she's got a
25 years
lot
old.
of learning to do. She was probably a prostitute. What you reckon?
Probably a prostitute.
Hard times. No money coming in.
Hard salami. Hard times.
Yeah. So that was pretty. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, Magic Mike was a good video, but it weren't no porn or nothing.
No, I don't understand that either.
I mean, he does look good, I have to say.
Right? Yeah. But I mean, totally no nudity in it.
No nudity, no
whatsoever.
no nothing. I don't get it.
Maybe she was gonna have friends over. Maybe she already had the crackers and things like that.
Oh, just give her the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, I'm sure that's.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right on.
So get ready for this one, guys. Because we're going to try not to make these long. Okay. A guy from Australia was walking along the beach in Australia now when he came across a blob that had washed up on the sand. And he said it looked like a breast implant. So him being a guy, I'm going to put this on a man thing.
Alrighty.
He thought maybe it came from a murder or something. So he took the glob and he rushed it down to the police department and told them that he felt that it was a body that had been dumped and that the breast had came out so they could solve this crime.
He thought the blob was a breast implant. Okay, awesome.
You want to know what it was?
I do want to know what it was.
The cops were laughing at him, I'm sure.
Yes.
And it was a jellyfish that had washed up on the shore. A jellyfish. Now this guy watches way too much Criminal Minds, CSI, Fringe, if you want to put that in there too.
Right.
I mean, that's some freaky deaky stuff.
Jellyfish usually have tentacle things though, I mean.
I seen a picture, and it did have tentacles on it, the one they showed. It may not be the one he had.
Right.
But wouldn't you think that it would have stung him when he picked it up? I was just thinking, even when they're dead, they can still sting you.
True, and
maybe he didn't pick it up because it was a crime scene. Maybe he used something. Maybe he was not stupid enough to try to pick it up with his hands.
I hope not, because you would think even that it would maybe even go through the fingers and stuff.
He must have been gay.
Gelatinous. He had to have been. I mean, who would think that, okay, you're by the beach, right? I would think jellyfish right away.
I would
mean,
too.
That would just be, and jellyfish are prolific down there. I mean, they just are. They're everywhere down there. A murder scene. So he's thinking some chick got stabbed in the chest and her breast implant flopped out someplace.
How would you even, do they have serial numbers on the implants or anything? How would you even know what titty it came from? Or who it came, I mean, well, that's something we need to look up.
I would love to look that up.
Because do silicone breast or breast implants have a number on them somewhere?
I bet they do.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, but they're so jelly and stuff. I mean, where would it be? I mean,
They would think though that there would have to be some type of a serial number on there, just in case.
we gotta look it up.
Yeah.
When we find out, we'll let you guys know.
Right.
But that's just really, really kind of crazy.
Whew.
I tell you what. men these days. How can you determine a jellyfish and a breast implant?
I'll never.
He was not a surgeon.
So just. Right.
I bet them cops laughed for the longest time
Lord,
after
yeah.
he left.
No, oh yeah, most definitely. What an idiot. Oh my God, very fitting.
Wow. Okay. We got one more for you guys. I guess a lot of you guys have already heard about this, but we got to tell the guys and people that don't know about it. And we'll try to put up some pictures for you guys to see, the idiots. In New York, they released the security camera footage of a man walking up to the armored truck and walking off with a bucket of gold. He just walked up to the truck, nobody around. The looms guy, Brinks looms guy, was in front of the truck doing whatever it was, washing his windshield or what he was doing.
Right.
This guy walks up, he's anywhere from 50, 60 years old, and just walks up and grabs this bucket out of the back of the truck. Come to find out, it's worth $1.6 million in gold flakes.
I don't even know if they should have that much gold in the back of even one of those. I mean, I'm serious. I mean...
But I mean, my question is, what are they going to do? I know people put gold flakes in their food. I know that they... I don't know what else they do. Paintings with gold flakes sometimes. Or just a lot of things. But I mean, $1.6 million worth of gold flakes.
It's a lot of gold flakes.
I mean, I thought they carried that stuff in bars and stuff. And
I did too. I truly did. I mean, maybe I'm an idiot because I did too.
I mean,
did.
to hear this guy walking off with a bucket, I'm thinking, you know, a sandcastle bucket.
Right.
And when you get to looking into it, it's $1.6 million a bucket of gold flake. I mean, what is a man going to do with it?
I don't know, but I bet he was just like, hallelujah.
And it shows him going around past the two guys that were talking that they had nothing to do with it. They were just standing in the street talking. He goes up a little ways, and then he drops the bucket. He has to set the bucket down because the bucket weighed about 85 pounds.
That's a lot.
And he was a little guy.
He was.
So if you guys want to look it up on YouTube, just look up the guy with the $1.6 million gold bucket that he stole. I'm sure it's on there, and you guys can see the actual video footage of it. He walks up, and he does a double take, and then he's like, "Oh, what's that?"
As well.
And he walks over and grabs the bucket and just walks. And it's not just a typical bucket. It's a nice bucket with a lid on it with a little hooky thing on it. Like one of those old canisters that grandmas used to use and stuff.
Yeah.
They had that stuff sealed.
He did the little Charlie Chaplin thing too.
He did. He was toting. It was 85
away,
pounds. Could you imagine? It was probably his weight. I mean, he was a little tiny dude.
He was a little guy.
And I think they said that he was, it didn't say here, but it says he was like Asian.
Yes.
And something to that nature, so.
This happened like back in October though or something like that, didn't it? I don't think this is like something that just happened the other day, is it?
I think it is. I think it just did happen.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, because it was in the news, Channel 3 news.
But I thought that they shut the backs of those things, right? I mean...
Well, the guy washing the window should have shut the back probably, because they had the lift gate down. One watches the truck while the other one goes and does the drop.
So the guy...
But they just left it wide open in New York. Yeah, just in New York. It didn't say where, but in New York.
I bet they're getting fired.
Oh, they're finding
gonna
new
get
jobs.
fired. Yeah. Did they catch the little guy?
No.
They have not caught the little guy
They
yet.
have not caught him, but I assure you that the gold is going to turn up somewhere, because what is he going to do with it? He probably don't know how to melt gold down. He ain't got no bars, no the cast iron bar plates.
Yeah,
He probably don't have, you know, I mean, you can't take to the jewelry store because they ain't gonna have nothing to do with it because they know.
Yeah.
And they probably got a sample of that flake back at home office somewhere.
Right.
You gotta try to sell.
Well, he's
flake.
not. I mean, everybody, like you said, is going to be on the lookout for these flakes
Oh,
now.
right,
so you're not going to be able to get rid of it. No way.
Oh,
You
I can't
have
wait. The
to-
news is it's gonna go crazy.
You have
It'll be
to
everywhere.
melt it down somehow and just.
That man's probably got a blowtorch right now in the
Probably.
back of his garage saying, "Damn, melt, melt." He's probably got all over his hands and it's everywhere.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't. It's soft though. Maybe he's chewing it into little.
Yeah, you know, he
Nuggets
was
or
Asian
something.
or whatever, and they do eat that stuff because it's a religion thing.
Oh, Jeez, he's got a lot of shit to eat. I'm just saying, he's got a lot to
Somebody
eat.
sifting through the sewers, all I gotta tell you.
He's gonna be very religious pretty soon. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot. So, anyway, guys, that is your Idiots in the News for this episode. And we'll bring you more Idiots in the News as soon as we get find them. And there are tons of them out there, so we're going to have nice videos. So, you guys make sure to share that with your friends and let them know. And we'll see you guys on the next Idiots in the News. MJP.
Dish.
See ya.